Hello, everyone. Carrington here from Open Heart Games. We're back with our live playthrough of the epilogue of Tyranny of Dragons. This is like episode 60 something, and we are it's as my friends in Ohio would say, it's Spooktember. It's the end of Spooktember, which means that spooky season is around. And right before the stream started, we were talking a little bit about Mordock actually shared with me just before a video that dropped recently by Jenny D, and she was talking about Curse of Strahd, which, as many of you know, if you can, I think you can barely see it. Yeah, right behind me, right here, I have the cool. Let me see if I can get a better. And just kind of illuminate that back there. Yeah, there you go. I've got the cool coffin box of Curse of Strahd revamped because it's just absolutely my favorite module from D&D 5th edition. As we were talking about just before the stream, I recommend that module to just about anyone other than like a brand new game master. Like if you've never played D&D before ever, I probably wouldn't start with Curse of Strahd. But if you've like run a couple of modules and you're like, okay, I understand like if something is bold, it means that it's a monster, and like kind of understand adventure flow and like encounter building and stuff like that, you could run Curse of Strahd out of the box, making very few alterations or tweaks or anything like that. All the storylines connect into one another. They all make a lot of sense. They feel alive, and it's a cool thing. That being said, there are definitely some critiques to be addressed. First and foremost, Death House. It's never my goal to kill characters. But I'm probably in triple digits as far as like character deaths that I have
That's
that
unless
I've done.
the character has been you're its caretaker because that player isn't there, in which case you kill them off instantly.
Yeah.
Right.
Arpula says, I'm one of those digits. Yeah. Sometimes it happens. Sometimes death happens. Sometimes extra death happens. Arpulus knows.
I am too. I'm also a digit. I'm also a digit in the house.
I remember Carrington killing our party off with just something minor like Ubolex, the god of slimes.
I think... Where is our record keeper? I think actually in this campaign, Mordock, your character, have I killed one of your characters before?
No, I've never died in one of your. Well, not in this. No.
Okay, sorry. I was just gonna make an unrelated note.
The only time you've actually killed off one of my, you killed me off the first time we played through Tyranny of Dragons. You killed me off with a darn roper.
That roper is brutal.
and then you killed me off.
That sounds oddly familiar.
You did a TPK on us in a 12-hour marathon once.
Yeah.
That's the only time you killed me.
So it was actually for my first several marathons that we did. Well, this is back in the day, the Malted Meeple. The first couple of marathons that we did, I think it was the first two actually, both ended in Rocks Fall, everyone dies. Mostly because we were running out of time, and it was just like, all right, cool, last couple of minutes, let's go ahead and wrap up the stream. Thank all of our sponsors. Thanks to everyone who donated. And, for the kids, Rocks Fall, everyone dies. Congratulations. Have a good night, everyone. Stream cut, credits. But, and then, there was, I think it's just because you all were in the Underdark for the first one, which, by the way, Out of the Abyss, speaking of campaigns that have, incredible strong starts, Out of the Abyss is great. Probably one of the best strong starts ever. Skyrim does it right. Right? Hey, you're finally awake and you're in prison and, it's a prison break and that's great. I wonder, and I might do this, I wonder if you could do, Out of the Abyss, do that prison break, have them, explore the Underdark a little bit, and then, have them escape into the Mists of Ravenloft. That'd be kind of cool. But you definitely have to get your players on board with just, because if they're just, expecting, subtrain, and then you, pull the rug out from under them, I'd probably say, this is what I'm going to plan to do. But anyways, we were talking before the stream. We're looping back. We're talking about D&D's video about fixing Curse of Strahd's ending. And there's a module out that Mordock was telling me and about, And why don't you give us kind of an overview of that module? 'Cause it sounds really cool. Like it's a kind of an addition to.
I watched Jenny D's video, and if you don't know who Jenny D is, look her up on YouTube. She's got some just great stuff. She found somebody that did an alternate ending to, not an alternate ending because it ends the same. It's an alternate way to run the ending, which is Wedding at Ravenloft, where it's a 4-act scene where he kidnaps Irina, who is the minor spoiler, I guess, the reincarnated Tatiana, the love of his life, and he invites you to Castle Ravenloft for the wedding. You have to swear an oath of non-violence, and when you get there, one of his NPCs takes all your weapons. You're free to roam around the castle as long as you don't do anybody any harm. He's not going to bother you. And then you can, then the first part is the little gathering beforehand, and you can meet everybody again, and then you actually, as long as you don't break that's like Act 1, and Act 2 is the actual wedding where they get married, and of course at some point they're going to say, hey, does anybody object? Which of course everybody in the party is probably going to say, yeah, we object, and then fighting breaks out, and you go to Act 4, which I guess has like 3 or 4 different little
Alternate endings.
Not alternate endings, 3 or 4 little like directions that you have to go through to get to Strahd. Because as Carrington has always said, and I agree, it's probably the best pre-written module out there, at least from Wizards. I'm sure there's some indie guys out there that's some great modules that we just haven't played. But it's $5 on the DM's Guild. I put a link in our chat. I don't know if Carrington or those guys put one up in.
I can drop one in the stream. So here's one.
But it's $5.
Yeah.
If you're gonna run Curse of Strahd for a PDF, it's $5. It's only $5. It looks cool. I'm probably gonna buy it just to have it because.
And if you're a sucker like me and you like to have physical books because you like the feeling of a book in your hands, you can also buy a soft cover version of that same module. It's $20, and also it comes with the PDF if you want. So that's cool too. So.
Hey Carrington, what's our next campaign going to be?
So.
We're not allowed to say it's a secret.
Am I allowed? Do we want to say what it is? I know. I mean, we're not going to talk about like what the twist is.
Okay.
Oh, no, sure.
Yeah.
I thought we were doing the Matt Mercer thing.
Yeah. So the plan after we finish this campaign is we're going to go to my second favorite module that I have run, that I have just absolutely fallen in love with, which is Call of the Netherdeep. I think that Call of the Netherdeep is brilliant, mostly because it is one of the best and well-written linear campaigns out there. And what that means is, like, for those listening at home who are unfamiliar with like campaign structure and whatnot, there are kind of there are more, but like the basic 2 camps are like linear, where like Tyranny of Dragons is very linear, where it's just like you start off in Greenest, and then you do a thing, and then after you complete Greenest, then you go to this place, and then you're directed to go to this place. And as I think it's not really a fair description, but like one of the people described it as a guided tour.
Railroad.
Huh?
It's a railroad.
Yeah, a guided tour. I like this one though, because it was a former Meeple client, and I loved this description. A guided tour of Faerun, but instead of reading plaques, you stab people. I just thought that description was great, because it definitely is like here, then we go here, and then we go here, then we go here, then we go here. But yeah, the campaign structure is very much like you go from A to B to C to D to E to F to G, and that's the campaign. Now, Curse of Strahd is a sandbox. Sandboxes tend to be more like open-ended as far as what the players can do. I would argue that Curse of Strahd is a little bit more of like a guided, like it definitely has like you should go in this direction and you can go in this direction and you definitely kind of want to like help your party out as they kind of get from place to place, because like it's entirely possible that they could at level 4 go to the Amber Temple and just die. So like as the GM, you may want to be like, hey, are you sure? And then just let them figure stuff out on their own. But
at level 4, you probably wouldn't be able to get to the Amber Temple because you died before you got there.
Possibly,
you could
yeah.
say,
Depends on where you are and what you're doing.
We probably don't want to go here. Maybe we should come back later, or to go to the swamp.
What did you get at level 5? Dark gifts? Yeah. But yeah. Anyways, so it's much more open where like, it's almost like what Sly Flourish, Lazy Dungeon Master refers to as the yam-shaped adventure, where it like starts off narrow, where it's like you start here in this exact area here, and then you like it widens out, and then it like comes back down. I think the coolest part about Curse of Strahd as a sandbox is within the first 5 minutes, you can see the end. You can see the finish line. It's a giant, spooky castle right there. And from that moment, you walk through the gates of Barovia, and you go into the village of Barovia. The lightning strikes behind the castle, illuminating its massive spires. You know exactly where that is going to end. That is really cool, and I wish that there were more modules that were able to do that kind of thing, where it's like you can, like, that is where we end, and we know that. And then there's this kind of, like, looming threat over as the campaign goes on. Like, that's great. So, like, those are the kind of the two. So you have linear, which is very much like straight line, and then you have the other one that's kind of there is a little bit of sandbox in Call of the Netherdeep, and I'm really excited for that part when we get there. But again, definitely recommend it. But yeah, the Curse of Strahd Wedding at Ravenloft, really cool, like, supplement, I guess is what we would call it. And I think the thing that really like makes Curse of Strahd so beloved to me is that the community has really latched on, especially for 5th edition, to how much they love Curse of Strahd. And there is so much, like, community-written stuff. People have rewritten Death House to make the story make sense, to make it less deadly. People have rewritten Vallaki to add more factions. People have rewritten the Amber Temple to add more lore and add more information about, like, the lore keepers who once dwelled there. The wedding at Ravenloft. This person, whose name is Wyatt Troll, has also put together a flowchart of Castle Ravenloft, because let me tell you what, that castle is, which is why I recommend this not for first timers. That castle is a hot mess. It is all over the place. Rooms connect in strange and weird ways. You have to look at the whole thing. It's a thing. Yeah. So, yeah. And, I'll probably do an unboxing sometime. My revamped is still sealed. One of the cool things it comes with is, like, when you open the box, I've seen someone else unbox it. When you open the box, there's, like, a coffin-shaped Strahd in repose, like, laying in a coffin, like this, with a sword. And it says, like, or when you flip it over, it has Strahd's full stat block, and that's cool. That's a nice touch. It also has it broken up, like the book itself is broken into modules. It comes with a nice big Taroka deck, which is cool. That, by the way, is a pretty cool thing too for the randomization of where everything is. So. But yeah, the fact that the community really latched onto this module and has, like, created so many things and fixed so many things. One of the things we were talking about before the stream is, like, I really like, the idea of, like, removing Irina. I like Irina, but, like, no one wants to live the entire campaign that they're playing as one big, like, what's that quest called that no one likes, where you have to take a person from one location to another?
Escorting Natalia and Goldeneye.
Yes, an escort quest. No one wants it to be a big escort quest. So one of the ideas that someone came up with was, what if you choose a player, and that player becomes is Irina reincarnated, and thus Strahd's fixation. And I like the idea of taking that a step further and making, like, the lover one of the other characters, and actually making, like, since Strahd as a vampire no longer has a soul, like, making that, making one of the players actually reincarnated Strahd, I think is a really cool idea as well. And you could probably pull in from other people as well, who were connected to that story. Like, you could probably do a Rahadan as well, or whatever you wanted to do, and do like a reincarnation, and like almost like that party is retelling. That would require a lot of player buy-in, a lot of player agency. But if you've got the right group for that, because I mean, like, I'm watching Wheel of Time right now with my wife, loving it, and you know, the idea of like having like a previous, like a past life where you did a thing or didn't do a thing, and connecting to that and getting visions from that, I think is a cool idea. And I like that as a trope. And I like tropes because tropes are tropes for a reason, because they work. But yeah. So, I actually had some books back here. I was going to talk about some other ideas, but you know what? I think we'll save that for next time. Because I think I can actually do a little bit more justice for the idea that I had, that I was going to talk about those books, and adding supplements. And do that next time, so I can kind of maybe add into the existing campaign what we're going to do. So we'll do that for a later time. So, does anyone else have anything else they want to talk about? Anything cool that they've been doing or anything like that?
Since you mentioned Wheel of Time, I'm slogging through season 2, and as long as you've never read the books before, it's great.
Then it's great. Yeah, I haven't read the books, so there we are. Should I go back
great.
and read the books afterwards?
If you want. I mean, it's 13 books at 1,300 pages, whatever that works out, some ridiculous number.
Yeah.
It's tons. I mean, it's a really big time investment to read those books.
13 books at 1,300 pages a pop? Well, I mean, like, half of them were written by Sanderson. Not half of them, but...
Sanderson wrote the last 2?
It was 2 or 3. Yeah.
2 or 3, and those, you know, I mean, Robert Jordan was great, but he got a little wordy. You know,
Guilty.
You can only describe a blade of grass so many times.
And Tolkien did it right the first time? No.
Yeah. You know. So, but I mean, it's definitely something that you should put on your read list. I mean, they're just great. Like I said, I get frustrated with those kind of things because I read the books, and then I'm like, well, this didn't happen in the books, and that didn't happen in the books. But then I have to say, well, what studio could possibly put on Wheel of Time? Like I said, it's 1,300 page books, and do it justice. There's just no way.
Yep.
I mean, they're gonna have to skip whole parts of it and modify whole parts of it, and so I have to, when I watch it, I have to stop and say, no, it's based on, so just, it is what it is, and just enjoy it.
I will say, one of the things that I have been enjoying seeing in cinema recently is there was a joke forever ago about how what people really want is like a 13-hour just like binge fest of their entire novel with no details left out, everything exactly just scripted, blah 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 blah, beat, you know, story beat, and all of that. That's what they wanted, and I'm excited to see more stories being told through like an episodic thing as opposed to just movies. I as a consumer like that better. It's more digestible and it gives me something to look forward to. And I find that like I'm able to connect with and relate to the characters a lot more than I would. So
I would entirely agree. And for me, the perfect example was Marvel's like TV shows here between big movies. Those were fantastic for lore dumps and setting things up for movies. You got to get familiar with the characters. WandaVision was absolutely incredible.
I think I think I'm right here. I think WandaVision, maybe not right, sorry. Not objectively right. I think this is my opinion is what I'm trying to say. I think, in my humble opinion, that WandaVision is the best Marvel series that they put out so far. Is there one
the
that I
only
missed?
Other one would be Loki. Loki so far.
Loki's pretty good too. Yeah,
fantastic as well.
I don't know. Like, so it's funny because like in my personal life, like I like peace and the Zen vibes and just calm and all of that. But in my cinema and in my personal writings and in my readings, God, I'm just a sucker for drama. I'm just a diva. But like if anyone else is around me is like drama, I'm like, let's look at my wrist. I got to be literally anywhere else.
Yeah, my mom just called. I have to go.
Yeah, my mom told me that I can't be here anymore. You're 37. Yeah, I mean, she's my mom.
What can you say, moms?
Moms, am I right? Yeah. But yeah,
I know everything.
Huh?
I have to agree. WandaVision was remarkable. They
Just
didn't screw it up. It was great.
And it's such a good lead-in to like you had to watch WandaVision to just be like, like it's like the meme, like, like low-key, like, pouring in there when they're making sense. Like, she's so, like, you understand her, right? She's just like, she had a family, although it wasn't real as we would see it. Like,
Sure.
It was real to her, and she did horrible things. No doubt about that. No excuse. But you can definitely, like, see and understand, like, why she did which, because it's, like, the underpinning, the underpinning theme of that is grief, and how grief drives you to do, things, incredible things, terrible things, all of those things. Like, I mean, she built a whole world.
She was an extremely well-written, sympathetic villain.
Oh, absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Which you don't get a lot of. I mean, the bad guy's the bad guy. I mean, Thanos was the bad guy.
Yeah.
They tried to make him a little, wrong word, but human. But it just didn't quite work. He was just the big bad.
Yeah.
She was the big bad, but you felt sorry for her. It's like, oh, that poor woman.
Also, like, keeping Wanda locked up fighting Thanos was the biggest mistake you could have made. She's god tier problematic.
Yeah. Yeah.
In the Marvel universe, she's either 1 or 2.
Yeah.
Like, absolutely unbeaten.
So, I mean, number 1's probably Captain Marvel.
Yeah.
And she's number 2. So.
What were you saying, Zed?
I would say she's number 2 behind Captain Marvel.
Yeah. So, but yeah. Yeah, the absolute agony in like when she goes to the place they were gonna have their family and their house, and then just like screams into the into the aether and creates the whole world. Just like, gosh, and there's so many good quotes. They made a reference to the ship of Theseus. Like, gosh, just like such good writing, and I absolutely love that for them. So, but yeah, I think, and like in Multiverse of Madness, when she's like just losing her mind trying to like get her family back, and she yells at the kids, and then she has that realization of like, nope, I'm the monster here. Like that also like painful. But yeah, I mean, I think that good sympathetic villains are, as you said, hard to come by and hard to write, even if like, because I think that like ultimately, until she starts like just offing people in Multiverse of Madness, I think she's redeemable probably until that point. Maybe you could make an argument that it's before then, when she like kind of enthralled an entire city. That's not great either. But like, yeah, I think that villains are very interesting. We've talked a lot about Silco as being a good villain too. And again, I think that it's because you can, while you may not agree with his methods, you can be like, yeah, okay, I got you. So, but yeah, good villains, hard to come by. But I think there's also something to be said, by the way, about the occasional, like, your occasional irredeemable villain, like your Thanos and like your Ozymandias, who is just like, this is what has to happen, and I'm going to do it. Consequences be damned. Like, and then you're just like, all right, cool. You're just evil. And having those is a great foil for your characters. Anyways, yeah, good. 26 minutes in this time for our good preamble. Yeah, we've had 2 ad breaks already. Get those out of the way. Let's go ahead and get started with by introducing, I guess, yeah, let's introduce our colorful cast of characters. I know we have one person who's not able to make it tonight, and that is Patron / Captain Ahab. Just kidding. Admiral Aiden Ames. This is Patron's new character. Triple A. Yes. You know why, right? Come on, someone say it.
I don't want to.
He provided us roadside service last week.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
I'm not going to enable him.
You're not gonna enable me?
No, Patrick.
Oh.
Even though he's not here, I'm not enabling him.
You're not gonna. I thought you weren't gonna enable me, the Pungeon Master. Put that on a T-shirt. There has to be someone.
We sell a lot of them.
Let me see if someone's made that.
I'm sure someone has. If they haven't, then there you go. Take them to Gen Con next year. You'll sell out.
I'm looking right now. Dungeon Master, Dungeon Master. Where's the search instead for what I want it to be? Search only for this. I don't actually... Oh my gosh. $1 million idea right here. You heard it first. I'm doing it. Oh my gosh. Anyways, yeah. The joke was... my title, if I had a title, is Carrington Stater of the Obvious. I was at a wedding the other week, and... I looked over at everyone because they did like the whole like the bride and groom run through the sparklers, and I was like, all right, let's go ahead and let's go ahead and everyone let's light everyone's sparklers. And I looked around as we lit all the sparklers, and there's just like literally 30 people standing around with fire, and I was just like, okay, cool. Now that we've done that, don't aim it at the bride and groom, and don't touch anyone with it. And I was just like, I know I stated the obvious, and someone like put their hand on my shoulder and they were like, thank you for saying it. Someone had to. So, all right, yeah. It looks like there isn't one, and I feel like that needs to change. All right. So let's go ahead and in this moment introduce our colorful cast of characters, and we'll begin at the top with Baylor.
Well, hello, everyone. It's Baylor here. My name's Jabrillopat in chat. I'm everybody. I play Baylor, everybody's favorite, lovable, kind of dumb 6-year-old.
And on to Mordok.
Dave, I'm playing Mordok, our Azamar Protector Grave Cleric, who started us off on this whole binge of Strahd again. Because,
Yeah.
If someone says, hey, you want to play Strahd? I'm like, yeah, I'm all in. I don't care how many times I played it.
Yeah. How many times have you played Curse of Strahd? Is it 3 times now or twice?
Just one. Just the ones with you.
All right. Yeah, I think I've run that module like 4 times. I want to run it again, but that's for another thing. Rillick.
Hey, this is J-Dub in the morning in chat. I play Rillick, who is an Evoker Aarakocra wizard.
All right. And last but certainly not least, Zed.
Hi, my name's Zed. I'm a monk. I like dragons. And yeah, that's about it.
All right.
He's a kobold.
Yep. And you also...
Oh yeah, I'm a kobold.
And
Onesie.
in a onesie. But not in a onesie right now, right?
Not in a onesie right now.
And you also stream, right?
Oh yeah, I do.
Da-da-da-da-da-da. All right.
I mean, I don't stream D&D. I'm a Pokemon and variety content streamer. But yes, Mage in chat and on Twitter, and I play Zed.
Very, very cool. All right. Who wants to kick us off with the what happened last time? 30 minutes into the stream, here we are. Let's go.
We met AAA and Valen. Valen had our next piece of the puzzle, which is to go see the Black Dragon. And by see, I mean slaughter. But in true Valen fashion / story fashion, she has no idea where the ancient black dragon is, and is expecting us to go find it. So, last they knew, it was at the Mayor of the Dead. And so we started making our way. We got to the Carnath Roadhouse, old site to be seen for sure. After some pleasantries, I guess you could call them, exchanged between AAA and Valen. So we end up going to the Roadhouse, and we get into a friendly conversation with the barkeep. Not many people are interested in talking about the Black Dragon, and those that do, you should be wary of. And we continued looking around for people who might have the answer, in which we ran into a bunch of assassins who, for some odd reason, dealt acid damage instead of poison damage. I have no idea why that would be the case.
Because
But
half the party's immune to poison, that's why.
Shh,
Sorry.
it's a secret. Aside from that, I think we have a hostage. I think we have a hostage we can talk to. I don't remember. Maybe we killed him. Who's to say?
So we ran into someone that was on my hit list, a guy by the name of Bog Luck. I think he was a half-orc. Is that correct?
Yeah, Bog Luck.
Doesn't matter. But I had killed him earlier, and now he's back to life.
Come back!
That's what it was. Bogaluk got killed by the assassins.
And the assassins had this thing for killing him, so they killed him. Then we killed the assassins, and right now Bog Luck just got revivified, so he's escaped death twice. I killed him once out of vengeance, and then I had to bring him back. So that's weird.
Well,
This is a
make
moment
sure
we
you-
like to call character growth.
I was gonna say, I'll give you the honors of making sure after we get the information to finish your job.
I probably could have just cast Speak with Dead and then left him with one question unasked.
Oh no. Let me. So I've been playing more Baldur's Gate. God, speak with animals. I love just talk. I will talk to a squirrel and not even feel bad about it. I love playing a druid, love playing a ranger for those reasons. Because if there's an animal out there, I'm gonna go up and be like, "What are you doing?" And they're gonna be like, "Ah, nuts," and then run away. Like that's fine. Speak with Dead, very similar. Hey, what you doing there? Being dead. Cool. And I love that too. Speak with Dead is super creepy, by the way. When you cast it in Baldur's Gate, because the corpse does the whole glowy eye, hovering, half talking. It's weird. Anyways, there's my 2 cents on Speak with Dead. Yes, you could have revivifying him. You've done. He is alive. Did you? I don't remember. Did you kill this guy that's in here? I'm gonna go ahead. Let's go ahead and go. Actually, embarrassingly, I have not.
Oh, he bit a cyanide capsule
That's
or something.
right. Yeah, and he said
And
the dragon, blah 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 blah,
seppuku.
and then died. All right,
Right.
cool.
Yeah, he gave us a minor boss monologue for he was super minor boss, so we got a 2-sentence monologue
Yeah.
out of the
Blah 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 blah. Hail Hydra, capsule bite, and scene. Got it.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, that's how that worked.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, which by the way, for those who don't know, the Hydra agent in that scene is Thorin Oakenshield. Also. If you didn't know. He also plays an extra in episode 1. He's like one of Princess Amidala's guards. So. But anyway, moving on. So this is where the party is. The guy bit the cyanide capsule. Bog Luck is over here. I will let you all. Let's go ahead and kill the intro music and bring back the tavern sounds. Bogluck is there. He gasps and like grips his side. Oh, everything hurts. Everything hurts. What do you say to him?
Yes, but somehow you're alive again. I killed you once.
Would you
I
believe?
had to bring you back from the dead.
Would you believe me if I told you I turned over a new leaf, left all that stuff behind me?
Yeah, yada yada yada. So why were they so desperate to kill you?
Search me.
And we should have done that before we brought him back to life. Oops. Okay, we'll take him up on his offer and search him.
I'm gonna pick him up by his feet and shake him upside down.
Like a pocket watch, a couple of pieces of gold, and like a matchbook, a half-eaten stick of gum, a beef jerky wrapper, and 3 M&Ms fall out.
Dibs on the M&Ms.
There's M&M's in favor.
Yeah, except for they have like the weird like Faerunian umlaut.
These, these are just buttons with the M's on, with M's written on them.
Yeah, exactly. Yep, and a copper piece.
Well, you gotta have one of those.
Yep. And then you drop him, I'm assuming.
No, I'll just hold him there for a little while, high enough so that Mordok can ask him questions.
Oh, he's like hanging upside down. Wonder if I can flip my camera. I'm not doing that. I was just like, that sounds like a lot of work and me forgetting and there being a problem. He's just like, please, I just want to, this place is barely scraping by. Things were a lot more profitable when they were employing me. I'm just trying to keep my head down and just make it through the next season. I'll tell you anything.
Well, obviously, keeping your head down is not something you're good at because these, and I'll point to the assassins, they're just human, right?
Oh, they're half dragons.
Half dragons. Oh, because these half dragons had it in for you. Any idea why a bunch of half dragons would come after someone that turned over a new leaf? Here to explain. Killed you once, I can kill you again.
Okay. The dragon. The Carrington doesn't have his notes up right now.
One that's got a 72
Shame.
wait a minute. It's I got to scroll way up. Here somewhere.
Perfect. Here we go. He's holding, and just says, all I know is maybe it had something to do. Actually, he wouldn't say anything about the dragon because he doesn't care about the dragon. He says, maybe it has something to do with the castle. I don't know. All I know is that the castle is no longer after the cult fell. The castle was taken over by some dark, malevolent shadow.
And who was that?
No one approaches it. No one dares. All I know is that the forces of darkness have started to gather at the castle.
For someone who doesn't know much, you're using very specific wording.
He says,
And what happened to the lizard folk?
scattered to the winds. They've left. They've left that area. The ever since this is what I know. Some dark thing walked up to the castle gates and knocked on the door. The cult was falling apart at the time, and apparently he walked in, slew a bunch of people. Everyone panicked and ran. Anyone who didn't died, and the castle has the shadows and darkness have been coalescing at the castle. He looks over and kind of nods to a packed bag, and he's like, I was planning on the darkness, the dark forces seem to be growing, and I was gonna get out of here.
That sounds like a good idea.
Yeah, doesn't it?
So, yeah. So, just go sleep it off and regain your strength. I'll give him a platinum piece. Get as far south as this will take you. If we ever meet again.
Say no more. Takes the platinum piece and pockets it. Picks up his M&Ms and everything.
Oh no, he doesn't get the M&Ms.
Okay,
Those
all right.
M&Ms are gone. They're in my
Also,
pocket.
right before Baylor puts him down, he's gonna do the like fake dropped him thing a couple
Yep.
of times and then put him down.
Okay. I'm gonna give Mordock an inspiration for not murdering this guy again, and for revivifying him, as you know. He says, I thank you for your mercy. I'm going to leave as you. I'm gonna get as far south of here. You're not going south, are you?
No.
I'm gonna
No.
just keep going until I get all the way to and maybe even keep going then. Well, good luck with whatever's going on in that castle. I never visited it, but of the people who came out here, I gave them some shelter since we worked together. They seem pretty shaken. Some knight came and just... They said he was like a blur. I don't know.
Some night, like Knigget night.
Some armored figure came in and slew everyone who held an arm against him.
So yes, Baylor like a Knigget night.
Yes, well, I will tell you this: he will not accept a shrubbery.
So
What
we're gonna fight.
what a great
So
movie!
we're gonna fight. So we're gonna. Yeah, it's a great movie. So we're gonna fight Lord Soth now too. Great.
I didn't say those words; those are your words.
That's correct. Those are my words.
I actually want to run that eventually. The Dragonlance book. It looks cool. I have it. Like I've even got the board game and everything. It's cool stuff. Any hoozle. All right. So you are. Oh, there's our chronicler. There's Night Divinity. Welcome. And
He knows when to show up. He gives us at least half an hour of silliness before he shows up.
Oh yeah, you know. So, all right. So here we are.
We know how to get out of the.
You know how to get to the mayor. You remember.
Yeah, we could just.
It's the mayor again?
Yeah, we could just go here and use the trap door.
And then go out into the swamp.
Or do we want to burn one of our short rests? For those of you that are
Hurting.
we can use some hit dice or something.
Out of game, Baylor has 47 of his 157 hit points.
That's pretty bad.
I'm at 67 of 114.
I'm good.
Oh, thank you for the sub, Night Divinity.
Pew, 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 pew.
Pew 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 pew. All right.
Well, hold on. Let's. Oh,
Can we have a group hug?
yeah.
Everyone. Oh, we used to refer to that in one of our groups as just like, all right, everyone, take a knee, and everyone would sit down, and then like our person that had inspiring leader would be like, all right, listen, the first half was pretty good. Good hustle, everyone, and it was great. I think actually I think that was Arpulus, and I think, and Arpulus is gonna have to correct me on this one. I think that character was Green-Eyed Jack, but yeah, it was a Oath of the Ancients paladin, if I recall correctly.
Wow.
That was correct. Yeah. Yep. I remember there's a great trap that you all ran into. It was great. It was the rolling ball trap, the one that doesn't fit down the hallway because of the side. Anyways, and someone found that trap. Huh?
Don't get me started. Don't get me started.
Someone found that trap and was just like, all right, listen, don't go here. And one of the players goes here and pushed the button. And then the trap sprung and rolled, and everyone was having a great time. And was the giant bone ball, and it rolled down the hallway, exploded. Everyone went from full health to pretty much nothing, and
except for me, I didn't miss anything.
Oh no, I meant in this other playthrough of that. Everyone and then Green Knight Jack is like, all right, let's take a short rest. Everyone take a knee, and so everyone then it's just like, listen. Mistakes were made. Choices were made. Stuff happened. We're all we learned something. I feel like we all learned something together. And we're not gonna we see stuff. We see floor plates. We're not gonna touch them. We're just gonna leave them alone. We're not gonna tempt fate. And then all right, cool, good talk, everyone. Let's just we'll get there in the second half, and then we continue the modules. Great. I did use
Annihilation. Tomb of Annihilation is not great.
Oh no, yeah. Well, Tomb of Annihilation is not great. But yeah, they were in the Tomb of Diderius. That's what it was. Diderius or whatever. I like to especially with inspiring leader. That feat I love a lot, and I like the idea of the player being okay. You have a short rest. You're going to give everyone some temp hit points. What do you say? And just handing them a mic and just being like, here you go. Say what you liked real quick. Keep it short, Sometimes the player would be like, all right, let's get them. And that was it. Sounds like you wanted to say something, Zed. No? All right, cool. Alrighty. So are we doing a short rest? Sounds like.
I could use it, but if nobody else needs it, I'll just soldier on.
It's no big deal. Like I said, I've cast 2 spells so far, and I can get them both back if we take a short rest.
Hey, short rest it is, baby. Let's go.
Okay.
Cool.
Short rest. Get my 2 spells back.
Alright, so we're rolling for that stuff. I'm gonna go ahead and cue up the swamp music.
I gotta tell you, playing a Goliath Barbarian, as far as hit points are concerned, is so much better than a sorcerer.
I mean, yeah. As far as casters go, they're pretty good. Or as far as not as far as casters go. As far as comparing it to a caster, absolutely. I remember back in my day. I remember when a wizard used to be a
D4.
A D4, yeah. That was your hit die.
They weren't wizards; they were magic users.
Oh yeah, magic users. Well, when I was playing it, was 3.5, and they were wizards at that point. God, because I remember,
Back in my day, they were just magic users or illusionists. D4.
It was so cool to just high level.
First level.
Go ahead.
You could be a first level magic user with 1 hit point.
Yep.
And 1 spell. No cantrips. You just had 1 spell.
Talk about a glass cannon.
Those low levels where it's if you can get to high levels with a magic user, you can just start rewriting reality. I think I'd like to go to the heavens. Plane shift. We're there.
I'd love to play a high level wizard.
Hey, Rillick, how's it feel?
Pretty explodey.
Evokers are pretty cool, but I prefer divination. They're super cool.
Sure.
Anytime you can manipulate the dice, it's a good thing.
In
That one ability they have where you just roll a couple of d20s and you can use them at any time for anyone's roll.
yeah, enchantment for me is the one that I like. I like enchantment. I think hypnotic gaze is awesome because you can just lock someone out and be like, all right, let's second level dominate monster. Hi. Night Divinity says, loved my champion of Curl and Lotharian. Cleric who was able to use Dex with full plate. Sick. Cleric who outfought the Dwarven Barbarian. Don't ask me how. Just vicious in battle. Yeah. Clerics are sick. I made a Moon Cleric for a campaign that I'm playing in, and the cool thing that it gets to do is concentrate on 2 spells at once if it uses its Channel Divinity, which is neat. But they have to be like certain spells. I think the best combo I found is greater invisibility on you, greater invisibility on me, and then there's 2 people that are just invisible, and it's really hard to break the concentration. The downside is your concentration saving throws are at disadvantage, and you if you lose concentration on one spell, you lose concentration on both spells. But anyways, it's kind of cool. I think clerics are really good, especially at this level.
That's why I kind of play them a lot because they're really good.
Yeah.
So if you take Warcaster with that, does it just make it flat rolls or what?
It does make it flat rolls, and that's exactly what I did. You found good. Congratulations, you found the line. That's exactly what I did. I was just like, boop. Need this. I think my next choice is probably resilient, just to get the plus, because that would put my Constitution saving throw at a +5. No, +5. So as long as I roll a 4 or higher for most concentration saves, I'm gonna make the save. But all right, so the party is here, and we're gonna go ahead and travel, kind of fast travel. You make your way across. You make your way across the swamp. It's fetid, it's gross, and it's slow going. But eventually you do make it to, and I'm just going to kind of speed this part up, you do make it to Castle Nertar. And I'm going to put everyone over here. And I'll shift click. And you all can decide what it is you want to do. I will give you plenty of time to kind of decide. There we go. I made these too small. Made a mistake. There we go. Perfect.
That's terrible. If I didn't realize the protection from evil and good, I couldn't upcast. That's terrible. Probably wise that I can't. But
Night Divinity says, I just love Mordok's Grinder combo, Spirit Guardians with Sanctuary. Yeah. And it's even better now because we have a couple of homebrew rules. Friendly fire is active. If you roll a nat 1 and there's someone in the way, you're probably going to hit them. Same applies for enemies. They may drop their weapon or something like that. So crit fails are bad, extra bad in combat. The other homebrew rule that we use is no longer 1 spell per turn. As long as you have the action to do so, you can go ahead and just cast an additional spell if you wish. So, for example, if you cast Fireball, you could also cast Misty Step as a bonus action, if it's a bonus action spell. So the 1 spell, we've taken that away, a la Baldur's Gate. And the last one is, last homebrew rule is no rest for the wicked. No rest until you've defeated a dragon, an ancient dragon. And only 2 short rests per long rest are the rules. So.
And we can throw healing potions at each other as
Sure.
long as they work, right?
Yeah.
Just play with all the
No,
Baldur's
you
Gate
sure can't just throw them. Also, I guess that's the last one. Quaffing a potion. Bonus action to drink a potion. Still a full action to administer one. That's all the rules, I think. So as you recall, this is what Castle Nertar looks like. as you are approaching it. Previously, when you looked at it, it was pretty dour and grim. Now, it is even more ominous. The clouds that hang above the castle itself are black, and a almost sulfurous smell hangs in the air, and you can hear the sound, almost like a cacophony of wings, as flies buzz about.
Boy, it smells like someone farted.
Thank you for the levity.
You're welcome.
All right. So what do we want to do?
Well, I have a question for you.
Yep.
DM. How many feet do you think a person can see reasonably? For instance, I'm curious if I could see
those.
that. Yeah.
How far can you see? On a clear day, it says you can see about 2 miles.
I was going to say, that's only 60 yards.
You mean 60 feet? Oh, 60, yeah.
No, it's 200 yards or 200 feet
200
away.
feet. Okay, so 70, 80 yards? I mean, it's not a football field away.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
You can.
So we're pretty close.
You can absolutely see in front of the gates where Castle Neritar opens. There are now two. There are two hulking figures with like blue tinted skin, and they're standing there kind of slack jawed. Their eyes are glassy and looking out over the over the mare. They almost look like statues. Who wants to go invisible and look at it?
I was just gonna try to sneak over.
Any objections?
Waylor wants to try to sneak over.
Any objections to sneaking? I have none. Obviously.
Hearing none, we shall proceed. Oh no. I have a +6 in stealth. I don't know why I roll so terribly.
All right, slosh.
For the content.
Slosh.
Take your guidance.
There's guidance on there. Yep. All right,
Or-
17.
Oh, okay. 17.
Slosh. As you get as you get closer, you realize that these two figures, they are frost giants. But as I mentioned, they are standing there slack jawed and just like staring. Their eyes are like white and glassed over. Flies buzz about them, and their flesh seems like desiccated, and yet still they stand rigid.
Oh boy. I don't know. Can I pick up a rock?
Yeah, you can pick up a rock.
Can I throw it like right there?
That's so far.
Is it?
115
Well, I mean, I'm not
feet.
used to our. I think I need to zoom in because I didn't look that far. But
Yeah.
also, I'm kind of huge.
All right. Listen.
That's barely a throw from center field to second base.
Oh, wow. That is not... Okay. Yeah, you could throw it over there. Yeah, it's fine.
Okay.
60 feet or 240 feet, it says, if you're not trying to hit something directly.
Yeah, I'm just trying to make noise over here, really. Do they pay attention to the rock when it lands?
Is that even the optic spell?
So as you see, the two slack-jawed like giants are there, and then you throw something over there, and then all of a sudden you hear like, and they like thud, 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 and they take their great axes and they just start cutting through the giant tent, and they just destroy it.
That's like their tent, right?
It's a tent.
Okay.
It was like a log cabin house kind of thing that the lizard folk used to live in.
Oh, okay.
And then as soon as they've destroyed the thing, they're just like, and they go back slack-jawed, and they go back to where they were.
Oh, they go back to where they were.
Mm-hmm.
Foolish. All right, I'm gonna try to slink back to the team.
Okay. Roll it up. There it is.
For the content.
That's one of them like is sitting there. You step and you hear a sploosh as a puddle that you stepped in. It was much deeper than you thought. And you just see, you look back and you're like, God, I really hope they didn't hear me. Does a 24 hit, Baylor?
Why?
I'm kidding. We're not going to do that. So we are going to roll initiative. So you see like one of them like... All right, and we'll go ahead and do the old initiative. And I'll cue up the battle music. Yeah, I feel like in that case, hitting you with a boulder after you already failed is just double punishment. And we don't need to do that.
Digital dice, Carrington, I'm telling you.
I'm sorry, did you say content dice?
You've got a button on your side, don't you? You have to.
There's no way. Because when I played the other day, I was playing a while ago, and I was just like, Scorching Ray, I've got 4 of them. Why not? And I was like, pew, 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 pew. And I hit once with 4 Scorching Rays. It felt not super positive.
That's how it feels every time I try to use Eldritch Blast. Either I miss entirely or I hit and do 1 damage.
Oh yeah, I gotta do this. I see Zed and I see Baylor, but I'm not seeing anyone else. Everyone else roll initiative. Mordoc's in.
A -1 to initiative. Does that mean they lose a turn?
No. It means that they're slow. Let's see what we got here.
Ogre zombie, and there's 5 of them?
I didn't say there's 5 of them. It says their initiative is 5.
No, you rolled initiative. Oh, frost giant, zombie, zombie, ogre, zombie,
Yep, there we go. Yeah. And we will go ahead and start off with Zed. You hear an undead growl. As long as they're fast ogre zombies, it'll be fine.
Well, you're so far away.
Okay.
Not untrue.
I'm fairly sure you could be here in like a third of a turn, right?
Is that your maximum move?
This is with a dash, yeah.
Zoom.
You know what we could use for you? We could use
What?
something that gives you dimension door.
So can I take Step of the Wind as a bonus action, which allows me to use dash, and then as my main action, dash again and go here?
You could.
That's player character math right there.
I mean, I'm not gonna go be. I'm not. I'm not gonna get. I'm not gonna be that silly when I go up to Baylor and be like, "Let's go."
All right.
Yep. That's it.
Job's done.
Yep. Save a key point. Just dash myself up there.
All right, cool. We have this zombie that saw you is gonna be like, "Ah!" and then we're gonna throw a rock because that's what we do. Are you within 60 feet of me? Because if you are, like
75.
75.
Oh, sorry, 80.
I feel like the answer is 2 weapon attacks. Yeah, we're gonna move 5, 10, 15, 20. Because this is all gonna be this area is gonna be difficult terrain for it, and then it's just gonna literally pick up a piece of the castle and throw it at you.
Right.
There's a 27 hit.
Who?
You.
Yes.
All right. Please take 26 bludgeoning damage.
We hates it.
All right, and now it's your turn.
Well. Well.
Oh, can I? Oh, I should have hopped on his back.
I'm fine
First
with
thing
that.
I'll do is I'll put Zed on my back. And then I'm gonna make finger guns because I'm inventing this in canon. I'm gonna make finger guns on one hand, and I'm gonna pop a cap in him
Okay.
just to soften him up for our people who like to tell people things.
I have a
21.
I have a request. Yes, that
Yeah.
hits. Can we get the pew sounds?
Yes. Does a 15 hit?
It does. There it is.
Oh, fantastic. Does a natural 1 hit?
It does not.
Okay, so what you get is finger guns from Baylor, and then pew pew click, and then a curious look at his fingers. Let me do some damage. You take that 8 whole damage,
Oh, it will. All right.
and then I will naturally rage. And then with Zed on my back, I will move my 50 feet. And I'm actually going to make him come to me a little bit.
No.
Okay, no, I'm not. I'm going to move all the way up in his grill.
He's already gone, and I'll go again before him.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll get in his grill.
You're in his
Pack
grill.
tactics.
Tactics. All right. Ogre zombie. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. I feel like that's how far we can move when we dash. We can move a little bit further. 5, 10, 15, 20. 5, 10, 15. Oh, that's the other one. Sorry. And actually, it's this one. So this one is now here. And this one is now over here. Mordok, it's your turn.
Ooh, well, I get to do the big double move. I can go. If I can. My computer will. I'm double moving, and that's all I'm allowed to do. When my computer cooperates.
You don't want to dimension door?
Yeah, well, I don't have that ability.
Fair.
Yeah, I'd like to, but I can't.
This map is so big. Anything else for wait, hang on a second. Where is Rillick in the initiative? Did we not get a Rillick in the initiative order?
Does not look like it.
Did we lose a Rillick? Is Rillick there?
Maybe. They're muted.
We'll come back to
On all of them.
we'll come back to that. Zambies. All right, I think these can only move 20 feet. Yeah, they can. So 40 feet is their movement. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. You hear a great shuffling. 40. As zombies begin. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Yeah, right here. As zombies begin to like pour out of the front of this building. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. There. And this one will be here. And this one will be here. And this one will be here. This other ogre zombie is gonna go. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. And Frost Giant time. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 30. I think I can get right there. And we're gonna go ahead and just try to drop the hammer on. Can we reach there? Yeah. Oh wow, I can't even reach it. Rawr. All right. It is gonna make a it's gonna. I guess we're just gonna hurl a rock. Always hurl rocks at your. Always hurl rocks at your monks. So, 21 misses, right?
Who's hurling a rock?
This guy.
It will.
All right.
Which guy was this guy? This one?
This one over here, yeah.
It will miss, because as a reaction, I will be using my gift from the metallic dragon.
Alrighty. All right, and that was it for. That was it for its turn. All right, Zed, go ahead.
Yep.
I don't like the tone of your voice when you said that, mister.
Go ahead, he said.
Yep.
Ooh. Oh, slide right here. Give this one a good punch in. Ka-chow. Does a crit hit?
Surprisingly, yes.
10 fire, and would you please roll me a Constitution save?
Con save. Failure.
Neat. That one's stunned. Take a step over and give this one a punch.
Okay.
Does a 21 hit?
It sure does.
Neat. Can you also make me a con save while you take 9 damage of fire?
Yes.
That one's safe for now. I'm gonna just do one single unarmed strike. I don't think a 12 will hit.
It does not.
Neat. And that's it.
All right.
I'm gonna look at Baylor and go, don't touch this guy. Or actually touch this guy. He's stunned.
The one that's stunned is stunned. Baylor, it's your turn.
Yes. I would like to do the thing, please. I'm gonna... Maybe. Hold on. No, I'm just gonna hit him twice with Hazard Wand. Hopefully. 16.
16, you said?
Yeah, and then 21. Both those hit, right?
Yes.
Thank you. Total of 42 points of damage.
42 points of damage. And they're crits, right? When they're stunned?
Are they?
Maybe I'm thinking of paralyzed.
I didn't think it was a crit when it... I just thought they had to...
You have advantage against them.
Or they auto-failed dex saves
Yeah.
and stuff.
Alright, so total was 42.
Yes, sir.
Bam. Big hits from the big barbarian.
I need to get some bonus actions.
Before Mordok goes, well, yeah, Mordok, why don't you go ahead and go?
Okay, so here's my technical situation: is I'm playing Theater of the Mind at the moment, as my computer's decided they wanted to like totally freeze up. I have Discord, but I can't get to my character sheet, nothing. It'll come back. So how far away am I? Well, describe the situation. I got two frost
There are
giant
two frost giant zombies. They are 120 feet away from you.
Okay.
With that before you move. So you could get within 90 feet of them if you wanted to.
Okay. And some ogre zombies and some regular zombies?
Yeah, but you can't see the zombies yet, the other zombies.
Okay, so please move my character, double move me up so that I can, because I can pretty much blast everything except the
Alright, you have been
frost
double...
giant.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I double moved once, so I double move again. If I get close, I can channel divinity and pretty much take out everything but the two big zombies. I gotta get within 30 feet of them, so...
Yep, you're gonna continue to do that. Hey, Rillick, why don't you go twice? Because you missed your last turn.
Hey, yeah, sorry about that. I
No worries.
thought that the dog was gonna be done sooner, and he had to fight with the neighbors. So, and by fight, I mean run around and bark.
You war cry.
Yep. He thinks he's a 10-pound Shih Tzu, and he thinks he's as big as the German Shepherds next door. So,
Nice.
it's kind of funny. Make sure I'm not cheating there. Yeah, I'm good. Alright, I'm gonna throw fireballs then. Let's do this one and this one.
So you said you're casting
That's
two
my
fireballs?
That's my 2 turns.
Oh, we're just doing double. See? Big brain moment. I understand. Sculpt,
Yeah.
Sculpt. Got it. Okay, cool.
There we go. Catching up.
I was trying to figure out what was happening. So I think this first one just fails, and so he just takes all that damage. So that would be, what is it, 53? 53, bam. And then this other one will, in fact, make some saves, because that's how we play the game of Dungeons & Dragons.
That doesn't have my modifier on it.
So we'll fail, so we'll just still take 53. Do
It
they need to
should
take more?
Yeah, because I've got... what is it? Empowered Evocation. So it's another 10 damage for my int modifier.
Another 10 for each.
Mm-hmm. Or it's 5 each spell, so 10 each giant.
Got it. Yep. Done. Good turns. 10 out of 10. All right.
Yep.
I will go ahead and move this one. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And that was that. Ah, yes. Now it is time. Oh, man. Out of range. All right. All right, so we have these, longbow time.
I dropped for a minute for some reason, and I'm back. So if I missed anything,
No worries. Here we are. It's longbow time. I'm gonna make some longbow attacks. Probably 12 of them to be exact. You know what? In the interest of keeping things interesting, I don't want to have to roll a bunch of longbow attacks. That sounds really unnecessary. Let's go ahead and then just have let's just have Dex and Baylor both make Dex saves.
Who's Dex?
I'm sorry. Zed.
Not even one of my characters.
It's like calling your kid by the other kid's name.
I'm telling you.
He should. I don't know why. I was just like, yeah, this sounds right. Okay. Okay.
Can I have advantage because I'm a monk?
No. But you're going to take half damage because you have evasion.
Or are you throwing something at me? Because I also have deflect missile.
Oh, so you're saying get advantage because you have deflect missile? There's a bunch of them that are coming at you.
He's shooting at you, so you're gonna be able to catch a whole bunch of arrows here.
You can use it once. You can use deflect missile once per reaction, right?
Correct.
Okay.
No. I actually think it's... Wait, hold on.
We're going to learn
me
something
see.
about this.
Isn't it until your next turn?
Deflect missile. It's a reaction.
Okay, so it is a reaction. I will let you definitely throw one of these back, but Zed, you're going to take half of this. And Baylor, you're going to take all of this. Because, again, I'm just going to do it as a... So arrows are flying from the parapets. Holy moly, that's a lot. But, Baylor, you take half because it's piercing damage.
what's that gonna be?
So 13 piercing.
See, this would be a whole lot easier if you just gave me advantage for the deflect missiles and then evasion, and I just take nothing.
Probably
because
true.
Because the way you rolled it, I can't decide what one I caught. Because 27 damage is almost straight up a deflect missile, or half of it.
I'm gonna let you send one of the.
Actually, in fact, half of it is what 14 points of damage. That's if I use my deflect missile to just dodge out of the way. I don't even have to roll the die. and I'm not going to throw it back to you because it's not to the same effect, and my range is only 90 feet.
Deal. All right, so these arrows fly in. They hit Baylor a couple of times. Baylor, roars. You are able to slap a bunch of them away with your tail. I'm fine with you not taking damage for these right now because of evasion and deflect missiles, since technically they are all missiles. And I don't want to have to roll that many dice. Moving on.
Pleasure doing business with you.
Yeah, absolutely. Zambi time. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. This guy will go here, and that's his whole movement. I'm just going to pick up this entire unit. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. That's fine. So there's these here. Don't you have like your super turn undead cleric thing at this level?
Oh yeah, I do, but I have to be close to them.
Oh, don't you worry, we're getting there. It's fun because I feel like I'm playing Tetris right now. Anyways, what's up? We're playing D&D? That's right, that's what we do here. 5, 10, 15, 20, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. I can't see anything because the Zed's cone. I don't think I'm on top. Oh, I am on top. There. That's where that one's gonna get. What was that? Just I can't see anything. Yeah,
Yep.
Frost Giant.
No, now it's out of range.
Frost Giant Zambi. You're right there, and I think we're just gonna take the great axe and just boom. This is against Zed. I'm gonna guess that hits.
Oh yeah.
20.
Well, yeah. Actually, in fact, it does.
All right, but what about that? Misses, I'm sure. All right, Zed.
Yeah, the 19 misses. Well. That gets 4. That only gets 3. That gets 3. I think 4 is the best I can do. Yep. My first attack is going to be Breath Dragon. I need this one. I need these 4 to do dex saves.
I need these 4 to do dex saves.
Yep.
So that was this one? No, not that one. We'll figure out who they are. Definitely the giant, definitely the ogre, and then
Big
2
giant
zombies.
and these 3.
Oh, just the big giant and those 3.
It's a straight line.
Okay, everything makes more sense now.
I don't think I can get. I don't think I can get more with my cone. My cone's 20 feet. Oh, I can get a little bit more with my cone. If I aim it this way, that's 5. 6.
Well, simple math says 6 is better than 5.
Yeah,
And-
we'll do it this way. We'll do it this way. I'll hold the cone up so you can see who. So far, everyone's failing and taking 13 fire.
Alright, and dex. They're all on -2. Alright, so that's everyone. So everyone's just taking 13 fire.
Yep. And we'll do. I'm gonna do it again.
I'm just gonna roll once for the zombies.
For sure.
Damn. All right. I guess. Yeah, sure. I
Is it
guess.
Of course, naturally, because you said I'm only going to do it once.
I feel like law of averages,
it's going to give it to all of them.
I feel like law of averages. I mean, they wouldn't have died anyway.
With the -2, I don't think so.
I mean, if you roll for like everything, always like big groups, law of averages across a campaign, I feel like you would be about the same. So, anyways, this one, yeah, failure, and then the 2 ogre zombies, and I'll roll separately for the big ones.
Both fail. It's actually a DC 18.
All right, so they all fail, and so they're all taking 8.
Yep. Fire.
Anything else for Zed?
Yeah, I'm spending a key point for flurry of blows. I'm gonna punch the one that I stunned last time.
Mm-hmm.
For 20 hits. You roll me a con save.
You sure can. Stun. Stun the non-believer. Stun. Alright.
I'm gonna punch the other frost giant.
That was a deep cut. Yeah, hits.
18 hits. Perfect. Roll me a con save.
There it is.
And everybody's stunned. Let's go.
Alright. Rillick, it's your turn. Rillick's just like, oh yeah, here we go.
Yeah. I was actually looking. I was like, can I put up a gust or something to protect them from the archers? And then all the little guys came out. And I was like, nope, can't do that anymore. Have to go.
Wind wall.
Yeah, I've got all types of. Those are my bird spells.
Those are your bird spells?
Yeah, for being a bird.
I have a question.
You get
I don't want to be
collar.
silly. I don't.
Yeah.
Are you pulling my leg, or is that actually like?
Yeah, no, it's a feature. It's called.
Air Cockroach?
Yeah, it's called Wind Collar. Where once per long rest you can cast Gust of Wind without requiring material components.
Nice.
And yeah, you just always have it prepared. Bird spells.
Dragon facts. Bird spells.
Bird spells. Yep. Can also use your talons as fist weapons. Let's do. Yeah, we'll throw it.
Throwing a fireball.
Yeah, we're gonna do this one.
37.
Yeah, that is correct.
All right. Hang on a second. Yep. Okay. So. All of the zombies are dead. And this one fails, so it takes, what's that, 37, we said? Yeah.
Yes.
Alright. And this one takes 37? Yep. This one will just die. And this one will take also 37. That was pretty good. It was a pretty good one. Anything else for Rillick?
I'm gonna move, but yeah, that's
Hey, you see the zombie? Why is he even still here? Alright, he's dead. Okay. Baylor, it's your turn. I forgot to do this for the big frost giant zombie. So let me do that real quick. The answer is a definite, absolutely not. No, not. Not even close. No, and actually the damage is fire, so it doesn't even matter. Ignore everything I said. Go, Baylor, go.
Yeah, I'm just gonna give him the beans.
This one?
Uh-huh.
Let me
Is
just save you a step. All right. What do you do with your second attack? As you just like
This one's stunned.
Oh, okay. Then I move back over here. I thought you wanted me to leave this one alone. I apologize.
All right, so the first one you take and you just like against the ogre zombie, you just jam Hazaron in the gut and then just pull straight up, and it just like just spills out all in front of you and just collapses to the ground dead. And this one you hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
28.
28 damage. Jeez.
Yes, sir.
Still have undead fortitude. So we'll make a con save. And the DC is 32. Nope. Alright. Yep. Alright, so this one is dead ski. Alright, Mordok.
Wow, I could have killed them all except you guys beat me to it. So, 15, 20, 25, 30, 5, 10, 15. Yeah, we'll just go there. 5, 10, 15, 20, 20. And I see, yeah. You said there were archers on the walls?
In the walls, yeah. So they're all the way over here.
I can't see where that is. Where? Way.
Way right here. There are archers in these walls.
Ping it again, because I can't see where you're pinging.
I can.
Oh, way up there. Okay.
Yeah, shift ping. So there's some
I have-
archers right there.
10 temporary
do
hit
they
points,
look-
by the way.
Alive or dead?
They look pretty dead.
Look pretty dead. Well, I can't do much about them right now. That's 30. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 puts me to... Yeah, I need a new computer really bad. I can't even do this.
Alright, so that was it for Mordok.
I can shoot... Yeah, somebody's gonna have to... I can't even... My computer's so jacked up right now that I can't even switch tabs. It
Oof.
takes like 5 minutes, so all I can do is... I can do that, I can shoot a... have that ogre zombie make me a DC 19 wisdom save.
You got it. Good thing we're really wise zombies. Failure.
Okay, I'm not even going to try to get to my character sheet because it'll take 20
Is it
minutes. So...
Toll the Dead?
Yeah.
Alright, I'll just click it.
Okay, thank you.
You got it. That's not what I wanted to do. That's still not what I wanted to do. Campaigns.
2d12.
Yep. Is it 2D? I thought it was plus things.
Yeah, it is plus things, plus my wisdom modifier, spellcasting ability, which is 5.
Toll the Dead. Oh, it's... Oh, yeah. I'll just roll this. Yeah, here we go. Is it missing its points? Yes. Okay, cool. So,
Ouch.
37? Get out of... It dies. Alright, cool. Get out of
Yeah.
town. Alright, I need for the three of you to make deck saves again, please. Alright, Zed, you take nothing. Mordok, you need to make a deck save, too.
Yeah, well, you have to roll that for me.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I'm doing that.
Did you
I'm-
say I need
Look,
to roll
look at
one?
me. Yes, look at me. I'm the Mordok now.
Yeah, great. We know what's going to happen now.
Wow, that's so aggressive. What if I rolled well? I
Yeah, well,
didn't.
that-
Well, no, I did, actually, so you'll take half. And then yes for... Okay, and then so... Baylor, you're going to take all of this and then take... So instead, you'll take half of it. Jeez, that's so much. I'm gonna roll in like fire on this. So 34, half of 34 for each of you. So 17 for Mordok and 17 for Baylor.
Okay.
I had 10 temporary hit points, so I really only lost 7.
Love it. Rillick, you're up. Or no, sorry, Zed, you're up. Why did I say Rillick? Just not going to call Zed by the right name all night tonight, apparently. And I apologize for that.
I'm gonna take cover in the castle by running into it.
Sounds good. You do so. Anything else for Zed?
If for some reason something can get in my range, I'm going to punch it.
Deal. All right, Rillick.
Okay, I'm going to fly with a dash action over to here. And that'll be my turn.
You said that'll be your turn.
Yeah, that'll be it. I just used my dash to get closer.
Okay. Baylor.
Yeah, I'm gonna move over here by Zed. And same rules apply. Golly, I'm gonna lose rage, but I guess that's fine.
Eldritch Blast, can't you just shoot them?
Yeah, it's probably better that way anyway. So I'm gonna lose rage. I'm gonna stand by Zed, and I'm actually gonna cast
Armor.
Armor of
Yeah.
Agathis.
If you can't cast spells while you're raging.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So after I lose rage, I'm gonna drop rage and then cast Armor of Agathis. So I have 10 temporary hit points, and anybody that touches me gets 10 big uns.
Sounds good. Mordok. What is Mordok gonna do? You want to run up?
Sorry, I
worries.
was muted. Can I kind of have a little bit of visibility here. If I dash, can I make it to...
Yeah, you can make it inside.
Okay. I'll have to move me because I don't
I
have
got
any...
you. I move you inside. Done. I did it.
Yeah.
You're inside. All right. These can't shoot anyone. Now it's Zed's turn.
Guess we can kind of try to explore. This is weird.
What was that?
I said, I guess we'll explore.
I mean, they definitely know you're here.
Yeah. Done.
All right. Relic, are you just gonna fly inside?
I'm gonna fly inside. Is there a window that I can go through?
Just in the interest of time and stuff, let's just say that you're able to fly in.
Flying through a window.
Yeah. The
All right,
castle
sounds good.
is currently on high alert. But what do you want to do? I'm going to remove initiative for now.
I'd like to find the dragon to kill it.
Oh, okay. All right, neat.
Yeah. What do I need to roll for that?
There isn't a dragon here. You know for a fact that Resmir was in contact. This is the information you know. Resmir was in contact with a dragon, and you believe, based on that information, you now know that there's a dark presence that's taken over the castle. you believe that she might have left some clue as to where the dragon might be living in the swamp, like a meeting location or something like that, or maybe even an item of the dragon's that you could use to try and track it. So that's what you're here for.
It's a pretty decent amount of knowledge I have now without rolling.
Yeah, I figured it's fine.
Yeah, you know, that's a.
Yeah, yeah.
I perceived. I was like, yeah, where's this dragon? I don't think he's here.
Well, yeah. You're welcome. The point of this, the moral of the story is, what can I say except you're welcome. All right.
Should we just try to run around and kill the archer guys?
Yeah, that's what I'm slowly trying to get to.
No one's died
And-
yet. Someone's asking if someone died.
Not yet.
No.
Not on our watch. They know where we're at. There's some stairs here, and there's a big long hallway that I'm looking down. Big long hallway looks clear at the moment.
Well, please try to stay within 30 feet of me, because just normal zombies I could just obliterate without just like, okay, you guys are all dead.
Well, then lead, because I'm faster than you.
No, yeah, well, then I should lead, but I
Do
don't even see myself on the map.
Oh, I got you. You're right here. I can move you around if
What?
you need. Huh?
No, I have functionality. Oh, wait a minute. Is that us? Oh, we're down there. Okay. I just couldn't see where. Well, I had some functionality.
Do we want to go up the stairs here, or do we want to go down the hallway? If you recall, this leads to a courtyard.
The archers should be that way.
To the courtyard?
Yeah, because unless they're up a floor.
Well, yeah, they're up a floor.
This map is.
I'm gonna say they're not up a floor, because it's easier that way.
Then they're. Yeah, then they're down. They're down the way. They're down this way. They're down the hallway. You should probably
Well,
kill
put
them
me-
before they.
Yeah, put me in the
Yeah.
front. Let me lead, because anything within any group of zombies within 30 feet of me, I'm just gonna obliterate.
All right.
Let's do that.
All right, I'm gonna move Relic down here.
Yeah, put me in the flying V formation.
Oh yeah,
Thank you.
Flying
Yeah.
V.
Yeah.
Flying
quack,
V.
quack, 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 quack.
Yep, absolutely.
And
Side note, do you guys know, so like when you see geese flying, do you know why one side is always longer than the other?
Isn't it because of the way that the wind flows?
There's more geese on one side.
There
Oh.
you go.
Ah.
I get to hear, and Mordok should see something.
Yeah.
I definitely see something.
Hey, more zombies. Ogre zombies.
so, okay, so before we go too far, I'm gonna cast. Again, I'm flying blind here.
No
Oh,
worries.
maybe. Oh, wait. I'm going to. Crap. I'm going to cast Protection from Evil and Good on myself. So you will have disadvantage on your attack rolls against me.
Okay. Sounds
Aren't
good.
we doing the channel divinity like undead begone?
Yeah, but if they're going to shoot me, I would prefer they miss.
Oh, they're not.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought I was under the impression you could only do one or the other.
All right, so you cast that. These zombies now take note of you, and let's do this. I will just delete everything else. We'll leave initiative moving forwards, and that way we don't have to roll it and roll it and roll it. Let's roll it one more time since I made the mistake, and we'll just keep whatever you all roll. Make sure you select your token.
I don't
Yeah,
like
you're gonna
this
have
at
to roll
all.
for me.
Not even a little bit.
Yep. Sounds like a zombie cow. Moo. It's a mad,
Moo.
yeah, mad cow level.
Why can I not see
There
myself?
is no cow level. I don't know. Do you want me to roll your initiative for you? I can do that for you.
Yes, please.
Got it. You have initiatives. You should have had initiatives.
You select the character.
I did. Yeah, still selected. Uh-huh. Yep, still selected. Boop. It's so weird. Alright, fine, I'm gonna... Be a lot cooler if you sent this to, sent the initiative to Roll20. I don't understand why it's not working. That's so weird. Alright, anyways. We're just gonna add an initiative that says Mordok add. Bam. Alright, and we're gonna say this is a D20 plus 2. When in doubt, just figure it out, right? 8 it is. Nailed it. Hey, Baylor, you're not alone. Okay, so... Zed, you're up first.
Neat. I'll put myself between the two of them.
Excellent. Get your flank on. All right, and punch.
Yep. We're gonna punch the left one. 22 hit.
Absolutely. And 8 is your armor class.
Neat. Make a con save.
Just making one for each.
Neat. The second one will be stunned.
Sounds good. Yeah, you hit.
The right one will be stunned, and then I'm going to go up to the left one, and I'm gonna spend a key point to flurry of blows.
That's the wrong save. Ignore that. There we are.
And I'll do it again.
That'll hit. Are you still trying to stun it?
Yeah.
Ignore that. Just keep hitting dex for some reason. Alright, that one will fail.
They're
So
both cool. Both stunned.
done. Okay. Anything else for Zed?
Actually, yes. I'm gonna take a step back. Because it can.
You sure can. Relic.
Da, 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 da. Close the gap a little bit. Then I think I'm gonna be a little stingy. I'm just gonna cast a Ray of Frost.
That'll hit.
All right.
Minus 21. Alright.
Yep, and their speed's reduced by 10.
They hit
And
it.
that's my turn.
Stunned. Mordock, it's your turn.
Okay, I'm still theater of the minding it. So how many zombies can we see?
2.
Can I see? Just 2. Okay.
They are zombies, though. Ogre zombie. They're zombies! They're ogre zombies, so they're big uns.
Yeah, well, that's 2 of them aren't worth. Then they're stunned. That's not worth the channel divinity. I need like 20 of them in the same space, so we don't have to fireball them and save some resources. Okay, so move me up 30 feet and cast Toll of the Dead on one of them because I can't do anything.
You got it.
So it's 4d6 plus 5.
Toll the Dead, yep.
DC 19 save.
Wow, it's not even... Huh. Yeah, your character's frozen for some reason, too.
Yes, I know.
That's so weird.
Yeah. Tell me about it.
Yeah, alright, well, I'm not sure why it's not working. It's so bizarre.
There you go.
Did it work?
Right?
Alright, so it's
See what I...
it's 3d12.
No, it's... Yeah, 3d12.
Yeah, 3d12 plus 5. Alright, and so that's 32 damage. Ouch.
Ouch.
Almost certainly they're gonna fail their wisdom save.
Almost.
Yep, alright, 32, this one on the right.
Okay, that's
Alright.
it for me.
Aelor.
Yes, I would like to make my way downtown.
I agree.
I'm gonna get right here, and this guy's gonna get one of the what fours.
Okay.
So what for?
It's Hazard Wand. But first, I would like to rage. I would like to clarify.
Yep,
It's
you
like an
Or did I rage last time? I don't remember.
you raged last time, but you used it, remember?
Yeah, I
You
will
raged
re-rage.
again. Re-rage.
And then I'm gonna give him.
Two
Being one.
two what's ups. Yep. You
He's an
hit him.
18 hit,
Oh, absolutely. If the number is above an 8,
26 damage. Is he still alive?
alive is a very
Is he
loose
still
term.
motating?
Yeah, he is still mobile. Hit him again?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that'll hit for a further 25.
Mm-hmm.
He's unhappy about all of this.
I can imagine so.
Yeah. You should have gone for the head. Alright. Zed. It's your turn. Do what you gonna do.
It's my thing. I'm gonna slide through Baylor's legs, so I have advantage on both of them.
Oh my gosh, hang on. What's going on with Murdoch's mic? Is your mic still hot? Okay. Alright.
Punching the left one, punching the left one, punching the right one.
Left one takes 8.
8. Right one takes 13.
Okay.
I need both of them to make me a con save.
Yes.
Pass. Interesting. I'll spend a key point to do flurry of blows.
Okay.
Right.
Both hit.
Left gets 6, right gets 7.
Okay.
Unfortunately, no con saves.
No worries. Alright, that's all for Zed?
Indeed.
Relic. So these are no longer stunned, right? That will hit the right one, right?
Yeah.
DC 26 con save to survive because of undead fortitude. No. Alright, so you hit the right one, it dies. It freezes and it starts still walking towards you and then just shatters Sub-Zero style. And now there's frozen zombie all over the floor. Flash frozen. Anything else for Rillick?
That'll be it.
Alright, Mordok. Oops. Do you want to do Toll the Dead again? Did we lose Mordok? We may have lost Mordok.
Yes.
Oh.
Pull the dead, please.
You got it. Order up. Yeah. This is so weird that it's not working as intended.
Yeah.
Here we are. Spells. Toll the Dead. Roll.
Can I tell a dead guy that he's dead?
Yeah, why not?
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know why. Everyone else's stuff is sending, and I don't understand
It's
why
like a
it's not.
therapy session. Hey, man, you know you're dead, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
It's 3d12.
Yes.
Plus 5. Alright. Almost certainly dead. 20. Yeah, so the DC for him to survive would be 30. But let's see if we get some good wisdom stuff here. Wisdom. The wisest of the zombies. Yeah, no. Alright. And he dies. Alright. Where do you want to go? I'll let you all catch up. I'm just going to minimize the turn order, but we'll leave it as it is.
I'd like to go up because they're probably over here somewhere.
All right.
We'll just the three of us will all walk together, and Rillick can do whatever Rillick wants.
Is Rillick bringing up?
I'm falling. Dun, dun, dun,
All right.
dun.
Kicking the door.
All right. I mean, Baylor, do the honors.
I'm even gonna
yes.
let you count it as an attack and keep your rage.
Let's go. I kicked the door in.
Everyone loves it.
Mad wicked techno beat.
Hey, look,
Kick it open.
there's our archers.
I wonder what CR they are.
Did you delete the initiative marker again?
No,
Nope.
it's hidden.
Boop. There it is.
Okay.
All right, I'm gonna roll initiative for infinite things.
I'm gonna test something.
All right, Zed, you're up first. More battle music. Yeah.
I would like to go in and punch this one.
Sounds good.
Punch.
You hit it for you hit.
11 fire.
It hates it. It hits.
13 fire.
It also hates it. Yeah. Just crushing it.
8 normal.
Ouch. It's still alive.
That's it.
All right. This one is going to step here, and we are going to
Shoot the monk.
yeah, with an arrow, of course. Always shoot your monks. Pew. Pew pew. 23 hits. Right?
Yeah. Yes. I'm gonna go ahead and use my reaction. I'm not gonna bother rolling a die because you have to do more than 20 for me to roll a die.
Okay. Ship it.
No, I'm just gonna catch it and hand it to the person I'm punching. So I think this is for you.
I think this is for you.
It takes it.
And then the other one will miss.
And looks at it curiously. Seeing that was not effective, this one is going to run up here and try to flank you and attack with the longsword. Or maybe it can make... Oh yeah, we're gonna do a life drain attack. This is an advantage.
It is broken open.
22 hits, right?
It does.
All right. Well, I need for you to make a DC 13 Constitution saving throw. Sure. All right. So you just take 4 necrotic damage, and then it will make a longsword attack, two-handed. Yeah. 21.
Meets it.
All right. So 9 slashing damage. All right. And then this one, the one right next to you, will also do something similar with the life drain. Life drain longsword, yeah. All right, so life drain longsword, yeah. Life drain will hit. 7 necrotic this time. Constitution save, please.
Got there.
Crushing it. All right, cool. I'm done. Rillick, it's your turn. Just Ray of Frost in it, huh? Which one are we Ray of Frosting? The one that got hit?
I can only see 2 of them, so yeah, I can watch him punching that one, and that's what I'm shooting.
All right, go ahead and roll the damage. Yeah, this one freezes and also breaks and shatters all over the floor. Anything else for Rillick?
That's it.
All right, Baylor, you're still raging.
Yes, sir.
Go
I'm
get
gonna
'em.
ask you a D&D physics question. How much does this person in front of me look like they weigh?
If you're gonna do something cool, go for it.
Okay, I would like to take Hazarwan, and I would like to chuck it at this fellow like a spear in the hopes that I can stick him to this wall.
Sounds cool. Let's go for it.
Okay. Do you want a Hazarwan attack, or do you want another kind of attack?
We'll just make it a Hazaron attack.
Nat 1, you stick Zed to the wall.
Zed catches Hazaron. 22 absolutely hits.
Okay. I will roll damage for this one because I'm going to continue doing cool stuff.
All right.
So 23 damage. Is he still alive?
He is still alive.
Okay. Would you kindly move him to the corner?
Sure. Oh, God.
Oh, no!
That's not...
It's scarier when it's bigger.
All right, cool. All right, he gets thrown over there.
So as I sprint through the room, I will summon Hazarwan back to me.
Yep.
And as I get to the wall, I will shove Hazarwan through him into the door or the wall behind him. This little wood section, I'm not gonna.
You got it.
Stuff him into the brick.
Okay, go ahead.
Does a 14 hit?
A 14. I think it hits. 14 does hit.
Hey.
Let's go.
19 damage.
All right. He is dead and re-dead, and you destroy this part of the wall.
Okay. I'm gonna grab myself 5 more temporary hit points.
Okay. All right. Anything else for Baylor? Dark God 007
no.
says, "Remind me not to get in a fight with this guy."
Actually, I'm gonna leave my sword. Like, I'm gonna leave Hazarwan in the wall.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna. Well, I should probably stay here and help Zed. Yeah.
No, I can handle this one.
Okay. I'm gonna make my way again downtown. And I'm gonna hang out right here.
All right, sounds good. Mordock, can we move you into the room?
Yes, please.
All right. 15, 20, 25, 30. Yeah, that looks good. So you can see ahead of you. Can you see or no?
No, not really. I can see I was outside the door. Wait a minute. Move myself. No, no, I cannot see. How many zombies are within 30 feet of me?
There are
wait.
1, 2, 3 of them. 3 of them
That's
within
it?
that. Yep, so far. They're
Regular-
whites.
Just regular zombies?
Oh, they're whites.
Wait. Oh, whites.
Yeah, this
I don't remember what the difference in a white and a zombie is.
whites are sentient. They're smart.
Well, they picked a fight
Yeah.
with me, so really
They're
smart.
subjectively
Okay.
smart.
Okay.
Yes. Oh boy, I don't know what their CR is off the top of my head, but we'll do it anyway. We will, for the first time in this character's existence, we will channel divinity.
Hey!
And I attempt to turn the whites that are within 30 feet of me. If they are CR3 or less and they fail, they auto die.
All right. You said if
Who had
there's.
the air horn?
It was me.
So first, any undead within 30 feet of me has to make a DC 19 Wisdom save, or they are scared of me. There we go.
All right. They all. I'm just gonna roll once. They are all. And if they're CR3 or less,
They are insta dead.
all of a sudden, all 3 of these, they are CR3 exactly. All 4 of these just turn to dust. I even pulled one closer because reasons. Whoosh.
Oh.
They run at you,
Hey,
and they're just like, ah! And then just like, you just see dust, and then there's a clattering of bows and swords, and armor hits the ground.
yeah, too bad for them. It's the first time. It took me to level 16 to be able to channel divinity because we haven't run into any undead.
All right, and I will mark off a channel divinity.
Uh,
Oh, you already have. It's you.
Oh, I marked off a other one that lets me get the spell thing back. So no, I haven't marked off a channel yet.
Oh, okay. Can you? I can do that. I got it. Bam. One channel divinity.
Oh, I
done.
can't. No,
Yeah,
I can barely see.
I got you. Yep. You. So all of them are dead. Combat over. Where do you want to go now? There is a staircase right here, by the way.
Well, I'm going to be quite honest. Baylor's still raging and having just a grand old time here. These guys are 90 feet away. I'm gonna... What's my walking speed again? 40 feet? I'm gonna move to at least here. Do you think I can throw Hazarwan 55 feet?
This is a long way.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
I mean, but with battles like this, if we're not fighting a main boss and you just want to do cool stuff, man, do cool stuff, right?
I think instead I have to make a melee attack though, don't I?
You do. So we're kind of not in initiative right now, so.
Yeah.
Kick down the door to the right. Keep the rage
Oh,
going.
yeah. I'm gonna kick that door. This
Yeah.
one right here.
Just
So I'm actually gonna move here, and I'm gonna boot this door in.
Okay. You boot the door in. There's nothing in there. But the rage is still going. There's a door here, and...
I'm just gonna go around kicking doors in to keep my rage active.
Kicking the door.
Hey, I'll be right back.
You got it. Alright, so we kicked the door in. What's next?
Well, he said he'll be right back, so.
We're just in a holding pattern, frozen. Do we want to do we want to keep going into this area, into this way?
It's either that or up the stairs.
Further down the hallway.
Yes.
There's another door. If we remember the castle before, there's a stairwell above. There's a stairwell straight up, that had like a secret, I think, underneath the door.
This is my first time here, guys. I'm just here.
Secret tunnel.
Secret tunnel.
Oh my gosh, what a great song. It's my
Secret
anthem.
tunnel.
Through the mountains.
Oh,
Something
hey,
to
I
that
can
effect.
I can see these guys through this portcullis, right?
Which guys? Oh, look at that. Yeah, you can see them. You're just gonna throw a fireball in there?
Should I throw a fireball in there?
You might as well. Yeah, get them.
I mean, yeah. Well,
Has to be a point you can see. So I'll go ahead and I'm gonna measure it out, and I guess we'll just do this. So your circle.
That's
So
what I was trying to figure out. 20,
it's
20 feet radius.
It's probably here.
I cannot see that.
I think you can see that.
I can see
Roughly there, right?
It's like right. Where's a paintbrush?
Right there. That's pretty close. Okay, yeah, we can do that.
That is what I see.
Yeah, I can see it on the stream.
Yeah.
All right, so if you fire it over in that area, you'll hit a number greater than 0.
All right. Yeah. Let's just do it. Let's do. How strong were these guys? I don't remember.
I'm just gonna I'm gonna move one here, and for mobs like this, I really recommend as a game master just rolling once and then just going with all of them. If you can be like if they all have like ranged weapons, one of the things you can do is like I did earlier, where you're just like they're all firing at the same time, and you just turn it into a deck save, and then just move on. Because otherwise, like you can spend so much time just getting stuck in the slog of combat. But anyway, here's my GM tip for the day. Bum, 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 ba-dum. Let's not get sued.
Dun, 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 dun.
All right, and bam.
So yeah, 37.
All right, and I'm
I
gonna
rolled
hit
super
this,
high on that.
and I will roll initiative. I have one just kind of out here. So one of the things I will do is I'll sometimes duplicate a token. I'll roll initiative with it, and then I'll just set it off to the side, and then I'll make it usually like a weird color so I don't forget. So I usually use green for allies, red for enemies, and then I'll use like an orange so I don't forget. So like this guy's orange hanging out over here. And you said Dex DC like 35, right? Okay, against 20. And they're going to take 37 if they fail. I'm just going to roll once for all of them. Again, just kind of move along. Yep, super fail. So then they all take minus 37. All right. Sending. Zed, you'll be up first. Go ahead. It seems like they're angry now.
I'm gonna go hide behind this wall.
Who's angry?
The
I turned and tell Zed, I'm like, hey, I threw a fireball in that room.
Oh, well, that's fun.
Yeah. I saw some guys. They were on fire. I guess they'll have to come through that door at the end of this hall.
This one, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Kicking the door.
Yeah, I'm just gonna dash over and
And tap Baylor on the opposite shoulder as you do. Kidding.
Yep.
Baylor falls for it. 100% falls for it.
No. Actually, no. I'm actually going to tap you on the shoulder and point at this door.
I
I'm
100% planned on just standing right here.
Excellent.
So
I think you have to kick it down.
it's not
Do
your
I?
turn yet, Baylor.
I didn't know we were still in initiative. Sorry.
Oh yeah. Sorry.
I started another fight
Initiative
while you were gone.
happened. No need to roll. Everything's good. We're just using the same one. All right. So Zed
I'm done.
went.
It's Relic's turn.
Relic. Second fire.
Alright.
One fireball was great, but what about second fireball? Just kidding. Maybe. I don't know. They didn't even have time to do anything.
No. Let's see.
We've had one fireball, yes, but what about second fireball?
So the question is, I moved. Where was I? Here. Initiative. Can't be there. Yeah. We're gonna do this. We're gonna ready a fireball for when that door gets opened. Level 3 fireball.
Okay.
And that's my turn.
Sounds good. Mordock.
Well, I can't see any bad guys, right?
No, you cannot. I'll move you up. You want me to move you up?
Okay. Yeah, sure. I'm still concentrating on protection, so
Oh, I forgot that's a
Last, like-
concentration spell.
yeah, it takes 10. It is 10 minutes, so it'll last for a long time.
Yep. All right. So.
Oh, if I can't see any bad guys, just move me up someplace where it'll be opportune for me to channel divinity or something else really cool, and like a sunbeam or something in case the big bad shows up.
So you'll move up here for now. So we'll just double move you for now, get you in range, and go from there. Baylor.
Yes. I would like to, having seen Zed point over here, I would like to come up here and without any gilding the lily, just hoof the door open and then step into this spot.
Oh, we need to. I need to move the door out of the way. That's my job. I'm the door. Are you the keymaster?
Can't just go around telling people you're a gatekeeper or whatever the quote is actually.
I can't go around.
Right, you can't just keep going around and telling people you're a god. There it is.
There it is.
Um,
Oh, you're chucking a
I would-
fireball in there, right?
Yeah.
I would imagine kicking the door in as an action, so I can't hold an action.
I would say you can. It's one of your attacks, and then you know what? I'll let you make all your attacks and everything. Rillick, go ahead and roll your damage for your fireball, since that happens right as soon as the door opens.
Yep. You kick it open and throw this through.
And it's 30. And once again, I'm just gonna roll once for the dex. DC 20? Probably not. Yep. All right. And so they're each gonna take 30. All right. And not Rillick. Sorry. Not Mordock. Good lord. Zed, not Zed. Just kidding. Baylor, it is your turn to go.
Carrington, are you having a stroke?
Whites. All right, whites. No, wait, that's not one of the players.
Oh man, no. The Zed one was a joke at that point. The first two were not a joke.
Patron. Oh, he's dust.
Yeah. Yeah. Zed. I mean Mordock. I mean Bale. I mean Dusty. I mean. No, that was funny.
I'm gonna go right here. And
Haya and Hazaron.
yeah, we're gonna start with the guy in the front.
Okay.
We're gonna give him a big old bonk on the head.
Oh, I'm somewhat okay. Yeah, that hits.
27. Is he still in
Oh,
existence?
he dies.
Okay, and then I'm gonna unsurreptitiously move to the next guy and give him a big old bonk on the head.
Bonk.
Does a 22 hit?
It does.
24
You
damage.
cut him in half.
Okay. And then I'm going to stand in the middle of the room and I'm just going to lick the sword.
It tastes terrible.
Yeah, I'm immediately going to start spitting it out like I have hair on my tongue.
Nice.
I tried to be cool, didn't pay off. That's the end of my turn.
All right, so it is on to. Oh my gosh, all my whites finally get to go. Rawr! Hiya! Hiya! Just infinity attacks against Baylor. That's all we can see right now. Life drain, 200 two-handed attack. Life drain, two-handed attack. I think all of those hit, didn't they? I need 2 con saves from Baylor.
As a reaction, I'm gonna roll my D8, see if I can knock.
Okay.
First one. What'd you roll on the first one? 23. That doesn't hit.
Oh, really?
Yes, it does.
Okay.
Wait. Yeah, that still hits. I don't know what I was thinking. You said Constitution?
2 con saves, otherwise you're gonna reduce your... You're good? One more? Uh-oh. Alright, so you're gonna reduce your maximum hit points by 5. And you're gonna take a total of 3, 8...
What if I have 15 temporary hit points?
It still reduces your hit point maximum. Alright. So you're gonna take a total after reduction and everything of... Alright, so 2, 4... 12 damage after all the reductions.
Oh, hold on. I messed something up.
No worries.
Hey, put my hit points back, please.
What are they at right now? I see 80
I
right
don't
now.
know what's going on. How did my hit points go away entirely? I'm showing 1 max hit point right now.
I see you at 80 in
Yeah.
20.
I'm talking on D&D Beyond. I'm trying to keep track of my hit points.
Yeah, D&D Beyond's been a little bit weird tonight. Here we are. I click on
So I took a total of how many damage?
I see he was dying. How much? You took a total of 12. I'm just gonna get out of your character sheet real quick. Alright.
I'm gonna refresh my character sheet real quick.
You got it.
How am I done?
I didn't touch it. Alright. Oh my gosh, we have so many other things to attack Baylor. I haven't even done all of my white attacks yet. Alright, so we will, we're gonna make a bunch of longbow attacks against you. Longbow. What is your armor class, Baylor?
17.
Alright, so you're going to take 5 damage. I'm just going to do the math for you. So 5 more damage. 2 more damage. So it's 7 total. 7. And then 2. 9 damage from 1, 2, 3, 4. Those folks. And then these folks over here will run up into this room, this area here, and that'll be their whole thing.
Oh, so these two stayed right in front of me?
Yep. And now it's up to Zed.
Neat. Zoom in right here.
Okay.
And punch this one.
You got it. That'll hit.
Hit it with fire.
No, it won't. I'm sorry. It will not hit. It's close.
Tactics, a 21.
21. That's how math works, yes.
For 7 fire.
And we're doing the top one or the bottom one?
Bottom one.
Oh, bottom one. Okay. Yep.
And the top one. 16 hit.
Yep.
Perfect for 9 fire.
Ouch.
And then top Top one again.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
10.
You kick between the two of them. You kick one in like the gut, and one in the chest, and then you kick the top one's head off.
Perfect. That's it.
All right, Rillick, it's your turn.
I didn't really expect this many guys in this room. Sorry, everyone.
It's all good.
It's okay. On my turn, I'll just kill them all.
Yeah, that's one.
Shooting
the guy.
You hit him. No, you don't. Yeah, you do. You do. You hit him. Man, that was dramatic. Go ahead. All right. You freeze him, and he explodes into a ball of death. All right.
All right.
Anything else for Rillick? You want to move or anything?
That's it.
All right.
Moving up there.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. All right. So
how many are within 30 feet of me? Say all of them.
Sake of the story.
Oh man. All of these got so much closer all of a sudden. How did these guys get in the room? What?
I don't know. But anybody within 30 feet of me needs a DC 19 Wisdom save.
Here we go.
And
1 DC 19 Wisdom save. 17. Close but no cigar.
And just all go back to wherever it is they came from.
All of a sudden, poof. There's a bunch of clatter of swords and bows, and dust falls. All right.
How many of those do you get a day?
2. That's the second one.
That's all I got.
But, I mean, you've killed like 30 zombies with that thing. So, alright, campaigns. I'll mark it off your character sheet real quick. Since I seem to be able to do that, but nothing else really. It's so weird.
Kill it.
Boom. What? Oh, yeah.
Kill it.
Let me delete this. Alright.
Zed runs over to the stair. Zed runs over the stairs and just starts like padding around.
Like, I could have sworn there's a secret tunnel here or something.
And feels around on the door, or feels around for like a latch or something to that effect.
There is indeed a hidden. I think that's a great question. Inside ground floor area S. RS. There is, as you look over there, there is in fact a there is a latch that opens down into the the darkness. There's this damp wetness as you go down into this area. As you open this, by the way, you can smell nothing but the stench of death and decay as you begin walking down into the darkness. And I think this is Go ahead.
I didn't say we were walking down it. I just wanted to find it.
Oh, you open it, and you smell death and decay coming from it.
You think this might be the way to go, guys?
Well, death and decay always leads to fun, so...
Sounds like a yes.
So game.
I agree with Carrington. I think with my technical difficulties and D&D Beyond being weird...
I think it's a good part.
I think it's too bad that you only have one holy hand grenade.
Well, I still have that.
Open the trap door, throw the grenade down it.
There you go. Just toss it down in there, see what boom, and then the entire castle just like starts slowly sinking into the swamp. Yeah, I
So
think
they
this
built
is...
another one, and it sank into the swamp.
There we go. Yeah, swamp. But the third
They
castle.
built a third one. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I think it's the fourth one, right? Fourth
Yeah, I
one.
think it is the fourth one. Yeah.
Because the first one sank, the second one sank, the third one burned down,
Stood
fell
for a
over.
while.
Yeah,
Then sank into the swamp.
burned down,
But
and
the
fell
fourth
over.
one stands.
Yep. All right. Yeah, I think what we'll do is we'll go ahead and we'll cut it here. So we'll go ahead and go to our thing here. So, yeah, I thought this was a lot of fun to go back to a location that the players had already visited, because they kind of know the layout, but they don't know what everything is, because time's changed, right? I like that idea of like the players going into a familiar location, but now they're facing an unfamiliar foe. Did you all enjoy that too? And I'm not just compliment fishing. Did
Sure.
you? Sure, love it.
I hate
Sure.
Even though I could,
every single bit of it.
So far, so good. I mean, it's hard to. It's hard to
I
say.
got to
It's
do-
like,
I get to do cleric stuff for the first time.
Yeah.
Fight undead stuff. Other than that aborted will-o-wisp thing that when there were storms and no internet worked.
That was a day. Well, it's not a live broadcast unless there are issues. So, but yeah, does anyone have anything else before we do our sign off? All right, cool. So beginning in October, we will be announcing our next charity marathon, which will be at the beginning of November. Very excited for that. We have not announced it yet, but we will have another charity marathon coming up soon. If you like what we do here at Open Heart Games, you can help us out in several important ways. One, you can like us on our Facebook page. You can also like us on our Instagram. You can also follow us here and subscribe to our Twitch channel. If you have an Amazon Prime sub, you can subscribe and support us for free. Every dollar helps support the stream. You can also subscribe to our YouTube channel. If you're watching this on YouTube, make sure that you sign up. You can ring that bell for notifications for new videos. We usually post about once a week. And the biggest way that you can help us out is this. You can go right here to extra-life.org/team/open-heart-games, and you can donate to our Extra Life charity. You can see right here, we are trying to raise $5,000 for our local children's hospital, Roanoke Carilion Children's, and we are currently well on our way. We have another big event coming up. I think that we're kind of on pace to make that target. So far, since the beginning of Open Heart Games, we've raised over $10,000 for charity, and it's all thanks to your help. Thank you so much to all of our friends, all of our family, our clients, and everyone who supported us since we started. We love what we're doing here, and we hope that you like the content and the mission that we are trying to do here. So, thank you all so much. Have a great night, have a great week, and take heart.